Stage 2, LOX load complete.
With that call, the Falcon 9 rocket is now fully loaded with 1 million pounds of propellant. And is for those who were not with us for our last bit of launch coverage. We did, in passing, in reference to
Ground
another
gas
comment,
closeouts.
mention a possible channel member gathering. We have not firmed that up by any means, but at such a time that we do, we will, of course, let our channel members know. You're seeing the ground gas closeouts there at the pad as SpaceX releases the remaining liquid oxygen from the feed lines.
Falcon 9 is in startup.
With that call, we are waiting to see if, in fact, the SpaceX launch director deems them go for launch.
Launch director, go for launch.
And with that call, it seems like the weather has apparently improved enough that the launch director is allowing this mission to proceed. We'll be back with you on the other side of liftoff with additional commentary.
T-minus 15 seconds. T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignition. And liftoff of Falcon 9. Go SpaceX, go Starlink.
Vehicles pitching downrange.
LMD chamber pressures are nominal.
Power and telemetry nominal.
Falcon 9 supersonic. Max Q.
Good call outs up to this point in the flight. Just heard the call for Max Q as the rocket has passed through its point of greatest aerodynamic pressure. Now throttling back upon those 9 Merlin 1D engines. We should hear a call for MVAC chill momentarily.
MVAC chill.
That represents the thermal conditioning of the Merlin vacuum engine on the rocket's second stage. FT plus 2 minutes into the flight, SpaceX is coming upon a few events in fairly rapid succession. First up will be first stage main engine cutoff, or MECO. That'll be followed by stage separation and then the ignition of that upper stage Merlin vacuum engine, or the MVAC engine. Payload fairings will jettison just before the 3-minute mark in flight.
Stage separation confirmed.
Startup.
Fairing separation confirmed.
And a nice view of the 24 Starlink satellites. Again, those fairing halves will be recovered a little bit further downrange from where the booster lands on the drone ship. Both the booster and the upper stage passing 100 kilometers in altitude, roughly 3.5 minutes into this flight, all appearing to go nominally so far for SpaceX on this 16th Falcon 9 launch of the year. Coming up next will be the 3-engine entry burn on the Falcon booster. That will help to slow that part of the vehicle down quite dramatically and set the stage for the single engine landing burn a little bit later on in the flight. The booster appears to have reached its apogee on today's mission at 115 kilometers in altitude. Now starting to make its descent towards the drone ship. Of course, I still love you. A good landing on that vessel today would represent the 467th landing of a Falcon 9 booster on one of its 3 drone ships. Just passing 5 minutes into the flight so far. That triple engine entry burn is set to begin now in less than 1 minute. You're looking up through the inner stage on the left-hand side of your screen. On the right, what appears to be a continuing good burn of the MVAC engine powering the rocket's upper stage. Apologies for that quick interruption.
Stage 1 engine burn startup.
Stage 1 FTS has saved.
There was a minor glitch on the feed transmission from SpaceX's end. Again, apologies for that.
Stage 1 engine burn shutdown.
With the conclusion of the entry burn, again, that sets up the landing burn, which is set to begin right about at the 8-minute mark in flight.
Stage 1 transonic.
Stage 2 FTS has saved.
About 10 seconds to the start of the landing burn.
Stage 1 landing burn.
Stage 2 in terminal guidance.
Stage 1 landing leg deploy. Stage 1 landing confirmed.
tiny bit of bounce on that landing, but a good touchdown for booster 1100, wrapping up its third trip to space and back.
MVAC shutdown.